Well, this is definitely a permanent room only used for this. Except not. Well, what do you guys got?
Was it just here January 1st?
Oh, it was. Yeah. Ooh.
How would you describe the game?
Long. It was a divisional matchup, as you expect, where those are hard to really separate yourselves. Sometimes you have the opportunity to, in your mind, put the game away, but generally against good football teams, that's not the case. I thought that complementary football did exist. I thought the team played well together, picked up on each other's momentum, specifically the Bradley Chubb forced fumble that turned into a 12-play touchdown drive, and then the defense holding their offense to a field goal before the half, and then the offense making the plays to go down the field. I think those are the biggest points in the game, and it was probably, you go and look at the tape, and I told the guys in the locker room that they're going to feel like it didn't need to be a nail-biter, and that happens a ton. You're fortunate to get the win in that learning process of how to make sure that that's not the case. But overall, on the road, primetime division opponent, those are very, very valuable games to be able to come up with the win. So I was happy for all the guys, really.
Can you describe what you saw from the way the Patriots defended you and how Tua handled it?
We knew we definitely didn't assume that what was on tape thus far this season was going to be everything that we were going to get. It was a unique game plan that I think guys did a pretty solid job of adjusting to the weird spots that the guys were in. And then, I was happy with a lot of the stuff that Tua did, but I think that forced throw to Tyreek in the second half is something that he was trying to win the game after a couple frustrating drives, and that's something you have to learn from. You don't force the hand, but overall I was really happy with how he bounced back from things that, I know frustrate him. Anytime he's off on any sort of throw, in the past, that frustration has really bled into multiple drives. And there was one drive in the first half, was it the first or second half, where I think it was one of the first drives in the second half, I can't remember, but he had a couple throws that he would have liked to have back, one to Tyreek and one to Jalen Waddle down the field consecutively. But it speaks to where he's at in his game, because I thought he came back from that. We had some operation stuff that we'll we'll need to clean up. That's the whole point, and what I talk to the team about all the time is it's a journey. It's a journey of getting better. So your best football is in December. So when you're able to not play entirely your cleanest football and get the win, you embrace that, and we'll look forward to getting better from it. I have no idea as of right now. I'll be able to update you guys tomorrow. All I know is he went for evaluation, but beyond that, I haven't got any information. It was so late in the game. Says everything, you know. I think it all. That's why all the off season is so valuable, and Van Ginkel probably knows the defense better than anyone because of the multiplicity, and that was a great move to get in front of. And with Vic, Coach Campanelli, Ryan Slowick, and Austin Clark kind of identifying, the varied use or the potential of, it's been instrumental for us, and for him to be able to come in and not just play, but be an impactful force, says everything about him and really all the people that are around him as well, like as far as coaches, and it was really cool to see that. But it didn't surprise us really. I figured he'd have a pretty good game. He's a really good player. It was I think he was hard to tackle, and I think that was a huge boost, especially the way they were playing. We needed the line of scrimmage, and you have to take advantage of overplay. So if they're overplaying the pass game, if you want to be a good offense, you have to threaten them with the run. And I told them early that if they are telling you something when they're coverage first. Generally, defenses aren't that way. They felt good about their up-front matchups, and I thought the guys were properly prepared and took that personal, and we were able to make some plays there that were instrumental. So, that's something that we've been building on, and it was that's an important moment for the guys because defenses watch tape and they're going to try to evaluate how you've won games before and not allow you to do the same thing to them. So that was their priority, and I thought guys did a good job. And there'll be stuff that we'll get better from too. But the guys were fired up to be able to get the opportunities to do that.
The block field goal, did the movement pre-snap for the defender surprise guys, I guess? Or?
Yeah, I mean, it was a really cool schematic adjustment by the Patriots. Hats off to them. That they and it's always telling when someone's able to make a big play like that in terms of for yourself. Danny was on it and knew that we needed to adjust the snap count, which is they tried to do the same thing on the last field goal that we missed, but that's why that he wasn't an impact on that play because we made the appropriate adjustments. But that was a great design. They kind of used one of the motions that we use on offense all the time, basically, in field goal block. I hadn't seen that before, so it was a great job by them. Appreciate it.